Well, we need Greenland for national security purposes. The people are going to probably vote for independence or to come into the United States. But if they did do that, then I would tariff Denmark at a very high level.
Can you assure the world that as you try to get control of these areas, you are not going to use military or economic coercion?
No.
Are you also considering...
This is a question we're trying to answer today. Why does Trump want to buy Greenland? Is it really for national security purposes or not? Let's hear what Tim Pool has to say about this.
Seizing. I don't understand why there's this presumably fake outrage over Donald Trump trying to trade negotiate control of certain regions. I think war is bad. I think territorial gains should be handled through beneficial trade between all parties. If the U.S. government, through Donald Trump, goes to Greenland and offers the people of Greenland a really great deal that improves their lives, I don't see why that's a problem for anybody. The Panama Canal, I mean, we built it. There's a question about what it's being used for. It's falling into disrepair. I don't like the idea of military force. That's insane. But if Trump goes there and says, look, we're going to offer you X amount of dollars in investment, we're going to grow the region, it's going to be good for you, good for me, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. This is his opinion. He thinks that Trump acquiring the Panama Canal and Greenland would be beneficial for both America and Greenland, the Greenlanders. So here's a special take from Seth Sugar about why Greenland is so important to America and why Trump wants Greenland.
But on Greenland, we're not going to nuke them. We're not going to invade them. That's mental. But look, have we bought territory before? Yeah, of course. We bought Alaska. We had Louisiana Purchase. Those are a different time, obviously. And the leader of Greenland has said many times that he's not interested in getting taken over by America. But like, I don't mind that stuff. I don't mind him saying that he's going to, we could buy Greenland and then try to do whatever he's going to try to do. And there must be enormous natural resources there. And
there are.
And his donors must be pushing him to buy it.
They are.
Yeah. And so that's why he's doing it. Because he didn't, like on the campaign trail, he promised anti-war, he promised immigration, he promised, some things on crime and certainly the economy. Did he promise buying or invading Greenland? No. He's doing a lot of things in the beginning that he didn't promise at all to his voters. It's things he promised to his donors. The last thing on it, Anna, is that generally speaking, it's a little jingoistic, and his base does love that.
I totally agree that most of the people on the MAGA camp love the idea of Greenland becoming part of America, but are the Greenlanders truly for being part of America? Let's hear about what the Danish Prime Minister is saying about Greenland's fate.
Jeg vil selvfølgelig gerne knytte nogle ord til den diskussion, der pågår lige nu omkring Grønland, og gøre det meget klart, at set med den danske regeringsbriller, så er Grønland grønlændernes. Det er et meget, meget stolt folkefærd. Det er et sprog, det er en kultur, det er en befolkning, som er sin egen. Og som formand for Naalakkersuisut, Museet i øvrigt har sagt, så er Grønland ikke til salg. USA er vores absolut tætteste allierede. Vi vil altid gerne arbejde tættere sammen med amerikanerne. Det gælder i alle forsvars- og sikkerhedspolitiske spørgsmål. Det gælder også Nordatlanten, hvor spændingerne tager til. Og vi har set med vestlige briller en meget klar interesse i, at det er USA, der, når det kommer til hele det område, at det er USA, der spiller en stor rolle, og ikke for eksempel Rusland eller andre lande. Men Grønland, det er grønlændernes. Det er deres land, vi taler om her, og det er kun Grønland, der i mine øjne kan bestemme og definere Grønlands fremtid.
Yeah, so she believes that Greenland is for the Greenlanders and that the Greenlanders should determine their own future, and that's probably going to be independence. Let's go to X and Twitter and see what people are saying there. This is a post saying that Trump and Musk want Greenland's oil and rare earth metal. Denmark's already told them to take a hike. Trump Jr. just landed in Greenland yesterday and the reception has been great. Make Greenland great again. We need Greenland, Donald Trump is saying, for safety, security, strength and peace. This is a deal that must happen. And here's another post. Greenland has an abundance of rare earth metals that Musk wants. And here's a post from Elon Musk right below. the people of Greenland should decide their future, and I think they want to be part of America. So, this is a real question. He was saying basically that Greenland is full of great resources and that Trump donors want Greenland to be part of America because they need these resources, especially Musk. Musk is the biggest donor of Donald Trump. He donated $217 million to have Donald Trump elected. And now, for Tesla to make battery for electric cars, he probably wants the rare earth metals that are in Greenland as well. And Elon Musk has huge power and influence over the Trump administration because he is his biggest donor. So that might be one of the reasons. And here's what Forbes is saying in this article. Does Greenland have mineral wealth? The answer obviously is yes. Greenland is thought to be home to a wealth of untapped mineral resources, including coal, zinc, copper, iron ore, diamonds, and oil, though only a small portion of the island have been explored due to harsh conditions. Let's hear what the news is saying about this topic.
While Greenland is largely a self-governing territory, Denmark has ultimate authority over the highly sought-after mineral-rich island. But Greenland's prime minister is pushing to change that, calling for the island's full independence, just as Denmark's king refutes the sentiment. The calls for Greenland to become independent follow closely after President-elect Trump called for the U.S. to buy Greenland. And now Trump Jr. is embarking on a trip to the island this week. Greenland's Prime Minister Mute Egede says Greenland must break free from what he called the shackles of colonialism and begin charting its own course. The Prime Minister says his government has already begun drafting a new constitution and laying the groundwork for an independent state, citing the Self-Government Act, which provides a legal pathway toward full sovereignty for Greenland from Denmark. Egede touted new infrastructure developments, including the opening of an international airport that will allow direct flights to Greenland, bypassing Denmark, opening up tourism and international business opportunities. While Greenland looks to find its independence from Denmark, President-elect Trump said days before Christmas, the ownership and control of Greenland is an absolute necessity in his pitch to buy the island.
An absolute necessity, he says. Do you believe that it is a necessity for national security, for geopolitical reasons, because the US needs the land to protect against China and Russia? Or is it for the rare earth mineral, or both probably? There's many reasons why Greenland would be very strategic to Donald Trump. But people in Denmark and the European Union don't share the same idea about whether Greenland should be part of the US or not. And let's hear about this.
The Foreign Minister has said his country is open to dialogue on cooperation with the United States after President-elect Trump said he wouldn't rule out the use of military force to gain control of Greenland. Donald Trump's remarks came during that press conference yesterday where he claimed Greenland's status as self-governing territory of Denmark was, quote, open to question. Well, speaking in the last hour, the US Secretary of State said the idea expressed about Greenland is not a good one and it's not going to happen.
I think one of the basic propositions we brought to our work over the last 4 years is that we're stronger, we're more effective, we get better results when we're working closely with our allies, not saying or doing things that may alienate them. Having said that, it's the idea expressed about Greenland is obviously not a good one. But maybe more important, it's obviously one that's not going to happen. So we probably shouldn't waste a lot of time talking about it.
Well, an interesting.
Not gonna happen, he says. What do you think about this? Do you think it is gonna happen or not? We will see what Trump does in the future. I also believe that the people of Greenland should decide their own future. If they decide to be independent, which is probably gonna be the case, and that's great for them. But I'm not sure that coercion using military force or tariffs to decide the future of the Greenlanders, basically threatening them, is the right way to do it. Of course, they should decide through a referendum. Probably that's the right way to do it. We will see what happens and report it all right there on the channel. So thanks for watching and staying with me. I hope you enjoyed this video and click right there to watch the next video, and I will see you there. Bye bye.